We're heading out to some exclusive little reefs. We're going out ormering. What a beautiful day for this. We're out with my mate Matt today. This is a tank of a super dinghy. He uses this for doing nets and stuff like that and crab pots. And this is ideal for Guernsey inshore fishing. Just around the bays, in these big reefs. You never know what you're going to get. All right, mate. We are on the reef. Beautiful. Matt's just going to moor up the boat, row in, and now we're foraging. We've been here a few minutes. There's a little warmer there. I haven't got my gauge with me yet until Matt gets back, so I'm just going to hold on to this and then measure it once he's back. That's first warmer down. Lovely. First keeper of the day. Lovely job. Hopefully that's a sign of things to come. A little top knot. A little warmer. That one might be just out. Yep, just out. Check this, what Matt found, guys. There's actually two big ormers there. One there and one there. 4 in that one little space. That's what you want to find. There's a big buster underneath here. Look at that. That's a lovely big ormer, that. Big chunky one. No messing around with that one. No measuring. Oh. Gotta get those rocks back. Look at this ormer just sitting there. Oh, gonna need a hook for that one. There's another one down. Beautiful. Give him a quick measure. Yep. Another one down. Just sitting on the side of the rocks there. I've got a big ormer just in here. It's under this ledge. So I'm going to have to try and get my scissors under there. See if I can pop him off. Got one out. Now we've got the big one that's down the back there. He's right under this ledge, so it's really difficult to get to. I got him. Look at the size of that. That is a monster of an ormer. They're just sitting around under the rocks here, so I'm going to spend a little time just running my hands around and see if we can find some more. Definitely. I'm using this little spanner found in my bag. Getting them out that way. Works a treat. Lovely size ormer. We're getting some big ones here. Really big ones. So all we're doing is, like Matt just said, we're finding more cricking. So we're running our hands underneath the boulders. And that's how we're finding them. Cricking is definitely the one. There he is. Look at that. Monster ormers. Those are the ones you want to make some burgers out of. That. The 2 sea lemons there. Those would be breeding. They make sort of a rose shape with their eggs. Got a nice ormer under that as well. A little baby one. This right here is called the broad claw porcelain crab. Interesting little creatures. They fan. With their claws being so wide, they fan all of the plankton into their mouth. And that's how they feed. It's also got a relative, the long claw porcelain crab. Awesome. Even got an ormer out of it. A nice ormer there. Very nice. Working my way through these little stones. Often it's the little stones that people miss, and you end up finding really big ormers underneath. So it's always a good tip. Check out the small stones. Look at that one just buried in there. That's a lovely big one. Try and pop him out. Another one down right there. Happy days. Oh yeah, that's a buster.
It's been there a while, hasn't it?
Yeah. Can get a lot bigger than that. Nice. Haven't found any lobsters yet. There's not a huge amount of lobster holes here. It's more just for the abalone. But hey, we're still looking, baby. One. Is there any more? That is the big question. Another one down. You two. Starting to get a bit of a bag full now. It's really long, that ormer. Very narrow but long. Interesting. And right next to it was a monster. That's my biggest ormer of the day. Look at the size of that. Beauty. Just got one out the rocks there. And we've got this one straight under the little rock. There we go. Another two down there. What we're doing is called cricking. So we're just going around the boulders in the crack of the rocks. And that there is a clingfish. It's got a sucking pad on it so it sticks to things. Cool little creature. We found a new little spot. We've moved around a bit and this place hasn't been turned, that's for sure. So we've got a nice little uncharted spot here and we're finding some big ones. Matt's found some big ones as well. This is nice. We're literally just scanning around, trying to find some good grounds. Like I said, we took the boat here, so this can't be accessed by land unless you wanted to walk a very long way. So it's actually quite a protected little area. Look at that. That is an absolute beauty. Some big ormer shells around here as well. This is what happens to the older ormers. They get this sort of size and then they get shell rot and die. Oh, another one. Oh, a millimetre out. Leave him down there. Try and see if there's any more under this one. Can we go 3 for 3? Oh yeah, look at that. Big buster ormer. These are huge. And right here, okay, got the picos crab or exampho crab. And that fish right there is called a rockling. Find a lot of these. This is a shore rockling. You get free bearded, all different species. So let's get this rock back and give them their home back. There are some beauties under this rock. Only problem is I can't get to them very easy. Let's see if I can get it off with the gauge. There's 2 under here. The old lucky spanner's come in handy today. They wedge themselves in there well. There's one. There's 2. And we just need number 3. So, they were well wedged under there. There's number 3. 3 ormers, 1 little rock. Is there any more? Oh, there's a little one there. And that is it. It's not a bad rock, that. Check those out. All big ones as well, don't need to measure them. I am really in some uncharted waters right now. Matt's gone to get the boat, so what he's going to do is drive around and come and get me. And I'm just working my way through these pools because we are well out of range of everyone around here. So I'm hoping we can find some cool ground. Look at that beauty. It's weird round here. Finding a lot of ormers that are like a long shape instead of sort of round like they normally are. It's quite interesting. There's a nice big broad claw porcelain crab there. Oh, I've really enjoyed today. Mooching around new areas. Can't go wrong. It's always fun coming to a new area because you've got to sort of suss out where everything is, find all the cracks. Makes it a lot more enjoyable. But flats like this are amazing for them because there's cricks underneath here. So it causes cricks. And that's what we're looking for the ormers. Even you'll get lobsters like this, but especially for ormers. Look at that landscape. That's why I love being out here. It's not just the fishing, the peace and quiet and the views you get. It's amazing. I'll soon be out here in the boat, put some pots out. Fingers crossed there's some lobsters. My lift has arrived. Sorted. It's quite deep down here. It's quite sheer. Nice and sandy, eh? Lovely round here.
Near,
Sorry?
you thought there'd be some flatties in here.
Yeah, you would have thought.
Get many more?
Yeah, I had a few just in there, but it's all giant stones, so it's hard to like navigate it, you know. We're back in now, guys. Back in on the super dinghy. Can't believe how gorgeous the weather is at the moment. It's ideal. So I'll see you back in the kitchen. I've got about 25-30 ormers there, some busters in there as well. And they're all well oversized, so I'm not going to measure them. I'll see you in the kitchen. We're back in now, guys. Back in on the super dinghy. Can't believe how gorgeous the weather is at the moment. It's ideal. So I'll see you back in the kitchen. I've got about 25-30 ormers there, some busters in there as well. And they're all well oversized, so I'm not going to measure them. I'll see you in the kitchen. Back in the kitchen now, guys. It's lunchtime and I fancied some nice fried ormers. Just a plain old traditional Guernsey way and Guernsey butter. So we're going to get these tenderised. Don't want to wake the baby up, so I've got the hammer. I'm going to do it on the floor. And all I'm doing, I'm using more, I need to use this one more really. And just flatten out the ormers, tenderising it slowly. So it goes like a nice big pancake. And there we go. Perfect. Ready for the frying pan. Nice and thin. Those will crisp up nicely, those will. Even got Smashy Boy with us. You good boy. So what we're doing with this, guys, we're just going to season the flour really well. Lots of salt and pepper. This is as simple as it gets. A lot of people cook ormers like this over here. Just straight flour on some ormers. And there we go. Just give them a good dusting. And these will fry up nicely in the frying pan. Absolutely delicious. Nice quick lunch. Easy for me. Nice big ormers. Lovely job. So what we're going to do, guys, we've got our olive oil in the pan there. I'm going to put a big dollop of Guernsey butter. And this will make it go nice and crispy. You can't beat the taste. This is unsalted butter, this one. I usually like the salted, but that's all I could get. There we go. Let that melt down, start frying some almonds. Wouldn't be right without some nice sweet chilli sauce. Yeah. Most simple dish I do, but it's one of the most tasty. Been trained and smashed to sit down when I'm cooking. I throw him a treat now and again. He's a good boy. Do you want some fried almonds too, bud? Eh? You can smell the nice fried almonds? Yeah, it's nice. They're nice almonds, eh? Can't beat a good old foraged almond smash. You're a good boy. Our almonds are pretty much done now. Check those out. Those are going to be super tender, super delicious. Good old Guernsey butter. But that is it. That's my lunch. It's as simple as that. Just plain flour, a bit of seasoning, fried in a pan with Guernsey butter and olive oil. It's a very different taste, ormer. It's hard to explain what it tastes like. It's definitely a cross between like cuttlefish and like scallop, especially when they're really tender. It's quite interesting. That's why I like to eat seafood so plain. You get to taste the actual seafood. A lot of stuff just gets covered up. Oh. We've had some absolute monsters lately. It was nice of Matt to let me tag along as well. Going out in the super dinghy. It was actually a really enjoyable trip. We found some new ground further up as well. There's a lot of big boulders. Lay down. Good boy. Yeah, so we had to like sort of put our hands under and try and find the ormers that way. There wasn't a huge amount, but there was a good amount there. I always find the bigger ormers taste better. Like I find they go more soft and they got more pronounced flavour to them as well. Yeah, but I'd be interested to hear it in the comments. Anyone who's tried abalone, do you find the bigger ones have more flavour and go more tender? Oh, so good. That middle bit, same colour as a scallop, but just a little bit different texture. Oh, you want another bit? Spin. Spin. Yeah, good boy. Good boy. Up. Down. Lay down. Lay down. That freaked you out a bit, hey bud? Hey, you did good though, you didn't bark. You've been a good boy. Lay down. Lay down. Good. Chill. I know it's scary, it's alright. Lay down. Good. Yeah. So as we were, guys, me setting fire to the house, these are absolutely delicious. Oh. Oh, so good though. Yeah, so stay tuned for the next episode. Hopefully I don't burn myself in the process. If you want any merch, the link's in the description. It's smash fishing, baby. Woo! Oh, so good. Don't tell mum. If you want any merch, the link's in the description, guys. Nice big bit for me. It's smash fishing, baby. Woo! Good bit as well.